All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Buzzer to Buzzer.
Welcome to episode 7 of Quick Take. Today,
So today we're going to be talking about Game 7 of the Celtics versus Raptors, in which the Celtics won 92-87. Overall, it was a good performance by both teams, but I have to say, I think the Celtics just edged them out with Jason Tatum performing exceptionally well today. I don't really know what the Raptors lacked, but I think that I just didn't see good shot-taking skills from them, and I think that Pascal Siakam just didn't perform that great overall. What do you guys think?
For sure. Pascal Siakam only had 13 points and 11 rebounds. Many people throughout the season have been saying that, hey, with Kawhi gone, Pascal Siakam is the head of that team. But unfortunately, you couldn't really see that this whole series. Pascal Siakam has been pretty shy with other stars like Kyle Lowry obviously stepping up and OG Anunoby obviously hitting big shots as well. But I just feel like that due to that absence of Pascal Siakam not being able to put up at least 20 points per game and having a significant impact, the Raptors, especially this game, they just let it go. And not to mention the end of the game with Kyle Lowry being out because he fouled out. The Raptors just didn't have somebody who could close the game out and help them win.
yeah, I was just going to mention that. I mean, that last play with Van Vliet, I have no idea what he was doing there. They wasted so much time on the clock. He just put up a random shot, obviously airballed. But I think it was a great series overall. Obviously, very close both ways. I am really disappointed that Kyle Lowry got fouled out on the most important play of the series for them. He's their best player, so that was rough for the Raptors. But, I could definitely see them being back here next year.
No, Orion, it's funny you say Kyle Lowry is such a superstar. And I want you to run back the guaranteed Raptors in 6.
I never guaranteed it. I just stick with my
Okay,
call.
hold up. Let me get that real quick.
All right, B, joining the hype train. Yes, sir. I've been calling it from the start. I think Raptors are just a very good defensive team. I still going to stick with my original pick, Raptors in 7.
This you?
It's not just me, but okay. All right.
No, but all jokes aside, Orion, the Celtics, yeah, they played a fantastic series. It was a very evenly matched up series. I think whoever came out of this game, it was down to who was more consistent. And down the stretch, the Raptors proved their inconsistency, and the Celtics took advantage and won the game.
Yeah, obviously the Celtics deserve this win. They've played hard and played smart this entire series. Like you were saying, Harsh, most of their members on their team were always consistent. But I just want to say, I don't think that the Celtics would have won today if the Raptors had one player who did exceptionally well. Like as you were saying, Rayon, most players they didn't even get 20 points, and I think the only player who got 20 points was Fred VanVleet. So they underperformed. And it was just the wrong game to underperform, especially as it was the game where they would make the Eastern Conference Finals or they would go home.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think both teams were deserving, considering that Raptors were doubted the whole season. They made it this far. But, all right. So I've been saying since the beginning of this series that the Celtics have the more well-rounded team. And clearly we saw that on play with stars like Jason Tatum having a phenomenal series, proving that he is for sure a future top player in this league, along with Jaylen Brown having a great night, and Marcus Smart and Kemba Walker also chiming in and out. Now, I think this is going to be the reason which we're going to see a great upcoming Heat and Celtics series, which is going to be one which we're going to be talking about as well.
Yeah, the battle of the well-rounded teams for sure.
Yeah.
I want to add one thing before we finish. I've never been a fan of the saying, "Oh, one team wanted more than the other." Like they're basketball players; they want to win every single game when they go out there. But at the end of the game, I mean, Jason Tatum running from the 3-point line to grab that free throw over all those in the post. I mean, that just shows a play of heart. Like he wanted to win that game. He wanted to get that rebound. He wanted to make sure they iced out the Toronto Raptors.
Or it's because he was just taller than everyone else. But yeah, sure.
No, he was stacked right against Pascal Siakam. Jason Tatum, he had that fire within him. The way he jumped, like the man was looking like a giraffe, man, jumping so high all of a sudden to that height. But harsh to your point, they were hungrier at that point, And, of course, it was also due to Kyle Lowry not even being in the game as well.
Also, I just want to add that one thing that I've noticed between that each team displays is that they take it game by game. I don't think they get discouraged even when they're at like a huge loss. For example, the Nuggets and Jazz series ran away. You were mentioning earlier. Even when they were down 3-1, the Nuggets still came back and won that series because they played it game by game. They didn't get discouraged. They performed well every single game, and that's why you can never count out a team, especially in the NBA playoffs in the bubble.
Abi, you called the Raptors winning the series, all right? So literally just
Okay. No, originally I just want to say that I called the Celtics winning, but I kind of after the buzzer beat. No. If you go back to the first video, I called the Celtics winning in 6 actually. But then after the Raptors won game 3 and game 4, I kind of got discouraged because I wasn't playing game by game what I just said, and I switched over. But no, I always had faith. I just switched over to the hype train like Aryan.
All right, one thing is for sure that these Eastern Conference Finals will arguably be as good as the Western Conference Finals and for sure be a great series to watch just like this series. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. It was for sure a great series to say the least, and a even greater series is hopefully waiting for us in the Eastern Conference Finals. As always, we hope that you guys like this episode. Be sure to subscribe and comment down below your predictions and your thoughts on this overall series. We hope that you guys take care as always, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See you guys.